Hey everyone, Actorios 64 and today we're continuing on some more Bomberman Blast for the Nintendo Wii. Alright, so in the last part we wrapped up the ring zone. So in the next part, well, rather this part and the next, and the next, and the next, we're going to take care of the Delta Zone. But first is obviously training. Now as you can see, the list got updated. So this is all the newer attractions, you know, the ones we haven't already seen. I think Dumplings was in there, Log Logic, Auto Bomber, no, Volcano Pass was in the last one. Lily Pad Leap, Cave Caper, Water Slide, Archery, Fire Bomber, and that's it. Upon normal circumstances, I would try doing all of them, but really, I'm just gonna do the ones that I'm so good at, so I can get a lot of TP out of them. The only one I could say I'm bad at is the Water Slide. Well, either that or the archery. This one's pretty simple. Just use left or right on the D-pad to move on in that direction. On the PSP version, you just used square or circle. This is like one of the things that activities I can easily master. Like that. But obviously the score will be much higher. Trust me, even with the score as high as like what, I think 2,000, I could still beat it. For the most part, all of this is going to be is just adding up the score. Like adding up to like 12,000 and a whole bunch of numbers up, stuff like that. It's pretty simple, but at the same time that kind of simplicity might bore some people. But don't worry, it won't be as simple when you have to think fast. Why? Because as you hear that little sound, that's when the waterfall speeds up. Or rather the current. Look, I'm getting it really easy here. See? How much TP do I have now? Oh, 36 already? I might as well do one more. 600? Get the high score in high speed mode. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty much it. They can't really do much of it except for changing it to high speed mode and stuff like that. Although, I highly doubt this is high speed. Get it? Highly doubt? High speed? Yeah. Ah. Oh, there we go. A little bit more speed. Now, because obviously I probably want some more style, I'm obviously going to go to the next levels. Let's see what they have to offer. Alright. Get the high score in advanced mode. Oh, those are fakes. Okay. I never ran into those. Then again, I never got this far into the level of the game. So don't jump on those fake platforms. Got it. This is at this point is where you might want to slow down. I don't know, is that on the PSP version that never happened? You never got something like this. Then again, you're going extremely slow, so you don't have to worry about thinking too much. Yeah, it's still pretty monotonous, even if it is just a narrow path. I might end up losing it actually, because there's still like a whole 100 more, which means I have to jump on like another few more. No pressure, because you just gotta relax. And that's it. See? Nothing to it. Except a whole bunch of TP out of it. Woo, 106. You know, I want to see what the next level's like. Oh, 1500 at high speed. And advanced high speed. So it's the same thing, but with extra speed. All this means is faster points, and if you do manage to think on your toes, like I do, this will be very easy. But however, my biggest problem is the fact that that high score sometimes covers the lily pads, so you might not even know which one's the real one or not, unless you already see it on the screen before it touches it. I say this because it's kind of unfair to beginners. See? Oh, look at that. I think I'm on the exact spot as the last level. Alright, enough of training. Oh yeah, that's the last level anyway. So I got 56 extra TP. Huh? Level 5 something? Cucumber. Ah. That's what I get from playing a level 5, an attraction at level 5. So first things first, pay for license. Oh, I have 50. I have to pay for 50. I was thinking of the other zone where you had to pay. Wait, did I say buy it? Yeah, I bought it. So I have a whole 100 left. 106, I think. Let's see. Do I have 106? Yeah, I thought so. All right. It doesn't matter which shop you go to, they all have the same thing. Well, let's see, what could be more stylish than this and more fitting? Oh yeah, I gotta be wearing this stuff. I gotta remember which kind of stuff I'm gonna be wearing next in the Delta Zone anyway. It may not be very fitting, but you might actually enjoy what you might see. That looks creepy, so I'm just gonna stick with that. You don't want your style to be too much because you know, obviously you don't want something that looks kind of out of style just for extra style points. If that makes any sense. Let's see, there was a specific suit I was able to get just for this. Oh, I think this is it. I don't think I have enough for the lower part though. Let's see. That is if there's even no, there's that. The Feudal Lord pants. And I could just play the activity again and just cut it out, but nah. It's not that necessary. What is necessary, however, is I need to change these shoes. Hopefully into something more stylish. Bronze boots. Okay, I gotta play that. I gotta play an attraction. I'm gonna do an easy one so I don't waste too much time. Even though I'm just gonna cut it out anyway. You guys know exactly. Like, I'm gonna do the attraction I was playing earlier, but I'm still gonna cut it out. Just because I don't want anyone else to sit through that. Alright. Yeah, so I'll see you guys when I finish this up. Actually, level 2. I'll see you guys when I finish this up. Alright, that wasn't bad. Not sure if I even got any, TP out of that. Nope, you gotta play you gotta play something brand new to get that stuff out of it. So I wasted my entire time just doing that. Alright, what's something that I can get some easy score in? Yeah, screw it. Let's start the let's just start the zone already. Wait. I didn't think so. I think it was egg sushi. And there we go. Another person for the multiplayer attractions. Alright, here we go. The Delta Zone. Huh? Oh, it's a oh wait, not the champion. Oh, thank God, I didn't say that. Director. Hello, players. How are all of you? I'm taking this chance to talk to you secretly before the champion notices. Oh! I want you to defeat the champion as soon as possible. If we leave things the way they are, Bomberman Land will become an empty, unhappy place. Hey, old man, what do you think you're doing? That laugh. Are you bad-mouthing me behind my back? Nobody's allowed to criticize my way of doing things. That's part of the champion's rules. I was just polishing the camera lens, that's all. I haven't been urging the players to defeat you or anything, champion, I swear. Wow, do you really think I'm going to believe your lies? You break the rules, you get kicked out of Bomberman Land, director. So, you're the bunch that managed to get promoted to Delta Zone, eh? I guess you deserve some praise, at least. I bet you're eager for something a little more challenging now, aren't you? That's why I presented a special present for you, starting with this Delta Zone. The Champions Bodyguards are going to start taking part in the ranking battles. That way, you guys will get to compete against the best. Pretty nice of me, don't you think? Wahahaha! Now I hope you're happy. Now I hope you enjoy the Delta Zone to your heart's content. Wahahaha! The Champions Bodyguards, huh? I swear this guy thinks he can do whatever he wants. I wonder if the Champions Bodyguards are handsome guys. Q Pink, please. And I wonder how many of them there are. Q Pink, I'm a handsome guy too, you know. Leader, do you even know the meaning of the word handsome? Of course I do. A guy with a nice face and loads of style. Like me. Gahaha. Here I come, you handsome guy bodyguards. Q Pink, wait for me. Hey leader, wait for us. Here we go again. It would have been more fun if something different happened this time. Anyway, the more rivals there are, the more exciting the competition. Well, see ya, Anton. Alright, now we can finally head into the Delta Zone. War! Delta Zone. Oh yeah. Here you can actually hear that the music is a bit more cheery than what you were dealing with in the Ring Zone. Hello, you've just been promoted to the Delta Zone for the first time, right? The round 1 ranking battle is about to start. Please join the others in front of the big screen over there. Bodyguard 4 is going to be participating in this ranking battle too. Good luck! Waha, a champion here. Glad to see me again? You'd better be. Wahahaha. Guess the champion is pretty serious about all this stuff. I guess so. Hey, you in the pink. What's your name? Q Pink. What of it? You're my type. Wanna be my girl? Don't be ridiculous. Q-Pink is going to be my princess. And she's mine and you can't have her. You don't mean princess, you mean queen. This is an unfortunate turn of events. Now I bet he's going to challenge the champion to a duel or something. That's it. We fight it out right now. I challenge you to a duel. Just as I predicted. Don't worry, it'll be over in a flash. It won't take leader very long to lose. Shut it, small, medium, and large trio. Pretty soon I'll have you right where I want you. I'm having Bodyguard 4 take part in this ranking battle, and he's gonna crush you. Alright then, I'll be waiting for you in the last zone, Q-Ping. I'm opening the lobby area and single player areas 1 and 2. Try your luck on the single player attractions. Oh my god. He's already laughed more parts in this than he did in the rest of the, like, in Ring Zone. So, what do you think, Q-Pink? Q-Pink? What's the matter? Oh, he's so wonderful! I'm really gonna do my best now to make it to the last zone. I'll have to get closer to the champion. I swear, this feels like there's going to be a plot twist. I'm not even trying to be funny or anything. Uh-oh, there goes your romance. Actually, it was never going to happen anyway. I have to protect Q-Ping from the champion. I'm gonna overthrow him. Glad to see you finally set everything else aside and got serious about the champion. Oh yeah, here we go. And now I get 10 tokens. Dude, look at that guy with the frog suit if you could look at the left. Hello there. You look like you have a keen eye. Perhaps you could figure out what is it that I do not like? Let's see. The King of the Beasts? Nope, didn't think that. I wonder if it's that. Yeah, I knew it. You could play me sometime if you would like. Just call me over any time and if you do not have an opponent to challenge. Alright, so what's going on in this area? Log Logic, Cave Caper. This, I believe, is the single player area. Oh, these are the 2 single player areas. Cave Caper and Log Logic. These sound like crash levels, I swear. Alright, time to get started. First off, I'm going to start with Log Logic. This is the attraction I didn't play yet. But this one's actually as easy as the, a little bit harder, but still easy. A bit harder than, what is it? I forgot already. It's where the lily pad leave, that's right. Alright. You play with the remote sideways. Use up or down on the control pad to move. Use left and right on the control pad and the 2 button to jump. If you fall in the river, you lose 1 heart. When all your hearts are gone, game's over. Or, in this particular case, if I die once, it's over. I don't see why they... Oh yeah, I forgot training, that's right. All this is that you're trying to get as much bomb as possible. Yeah, by the way, that's what the currency is for this game if you played the PSP version, bomb. Pretty simple, actually. But you have to be a bit faster because the time will move. As time moves on, the logs will move a lot faster. Okay, maybe not a whole lot faster, but they move noticeably faster. I say you should hop on like every on the outside, like these boundaries right here, because there will be times where if you could jump on a log, but you won't be able to escape until like the very, very last second. And most of the time, that just means death. Don't worry about running off the edge of a log, by the way. You can't, like, there's a small barrier, see? Just whatever you do, don't get stuck in the middle, or pretty much the run's over. Yep, run's over. And I was so close to getting a freaking A rank too, you see that? I'm gonna play that again, but much later. Alright, still ranked number 1. That's good. Alright. Cave Caper. This one's kind of a nightmare for people who are not a fan of motion control. At least if you play this game. Here's how it works. You have to play with the remote upright. You have to tilt the remote up to ascend and down to descend. Under normal circumstances, if you play flight games, you might get confused. Get coins to score points. If you run into a wall or an enemy, though, the game's over. It's pretty easy to dodge the enemies, but sometimes it's not easy to dodge the wall, depending on how well your sensor bar is calibrated. Alternatively, if you play on the Wii U like I am, I could just use the gamepad, but I'm not going to because I gotta play it like how it was meant to be. Not just that, but you have to have the gamepad in a very specific setup. Otherwise, Otherwise, the attraction will get all the harder because you have to deal with both of them as sensor bars. The hit field on these coins are quite forgiving, even though they're still called bomb. This one's quite easy. It's just that if you're not used to the control on this, you might not enjoy it. I think up to rank B, or at least they assume up to rank B. And look at that, look how easy that was. Now I'm gonna run into this guy. That shock though. You run into an enemy like that in the PSP version, by the way. So I got some good standings right now. Now on to let's see, I think this is the first of the single player areas. Cause I think you can move to the second one. Yeah, you can move to the. Oh no, that's the multiplayer area, and this is this is area 1. So what are the attractions here? Dumplings, Lily Pad Leap, and Octo Bomber. All right, here are all the easy ones. Well, including Log Logic. Yeah, this is a level that you can. This is a zone where you can actually interact with the things around you. Here are some easy points right here. You guys saw how well I did on Lily Pad Leap with the training. The controls are already explained in the training. Oh man, why do I sound so tired? Anyway, the controls are pretty much the same. It's always going to be the same. What am I saying? Getting an A rank here is just extremely easy. You'll hear that noise with the siren going off, but it's not like it's going to really affect you that much if you know how to control listening to that. Especially, it's going to be difficult if you're like, well, if you're like in my condition where I'm listening to the headset. Well, I'm wearing a headset, I'm not listening to anything in it, but still. Like, the only time I could see people not finding this as an easy time is when it gets sped up, because, like, if it gets sped up to a point where it's too fast for someone to think, that is a condition I can actually understand. And of course the A rank has to be 1080. Or what's wrong with 720? Alright, that takes care of Lily Pad Leap. There's giant goal. There's a huge snake. This place is fun. Huh, he actually didn't mock me for once. I feel accomplished. Oh yeah, there's a Lily Pad right here too. I believe this is the... Let's see. Yeah, dumplings. The other side is Octo Bomber. Alright, this one's not that bad. You have to move the Wiimote left or right to move the player and center the dumplings on the stick. Catch dumplings according to the customer's orders. When done, give them to the customer on the right. If you catch a dumpling out of order, or if you run out of time, you lose a heart. If a dumpling lands on your stick, you'll lose one. Oh, it lands on your head. you'll lose one of the dumplings on your stick. Center all the dumplings straight on the stick for a presentation bonus. Trust me, you want that presentation bonus. Alright, let me sync it up. There we go. White. Green. White. Oh, I didn't center that last white though. White, pink, green, green. Fortunately, at this point where all the stuff is on the stick, you don't have to worry about something overlapping the stick. Yeah, so this activity is pretty activity. I'm starting it all over again. So this attraction is easy as well. It's just that you might need to concentrate a bit more. Especially with motion control like that. Well, not even motion control, it's just the sensor wouldn't reach all the way. There we go. You might have to angle I might have to angle myself just so I can play this. Alright, green, pink, green. Alright, that one's kind of bad. I want to try getting a presentation bonus as well, because there is a level in a training where you have to try getting a presentation bonus. Trust me, the presentation bonus is not as easy as it sounds. Alright, white, green, pink. That was quick. I want to get at least one presentation bonus out of this training area and not fail. And by not fail, I mean like not fail the attraction in the process. Let's see, white. There you go. I need some green. If everything can get out of my way. There we go. Wow, those dumplings look delicious. Thank you. Alright, as the time goes on, the stick gets longer, which means you have a shorter time of trying to reach to certain dumplings. Alright, white, crap. White, pink, white, and pink. So this is not bad, really. All you gotta do is just wait. But you have to move a bit faster because of the fact that the stick is longer. Indeed, don't. I know you're laughing back there. Alright, that's done. And at least I got a presentation bonus in the process, so let me just end this. Fail. Oh yeah, that's her expression if you fail. She's very picky. Now let's head out to Octobomber. And I got some decent time here. Kid Blue. You see that rope right? Pretty cool, huh? It makes you feel like you're flying. Oh yeah, we can't go to that. That's the multiplayer area. And that actually happens to be the first 4-player multiplayer attraction. Yeah, spoilers, but hey, what you gonna do? Alright, you have no calibration time with this one. You just gotta aim at the blue ones move faster, so there's your enemies right there. And I don't think you get any more. Yeah, you get more points than you do killing the pink ones, but. But yeah, they're actually never mind. They're actually more worth getting because since they move faster, they might end up getting you quicker. Don't worry, the activity doesn't end until you get inked. Yeah, and if you couldn't tell already by this point, this is all motion. This is all sensor control. Like that. If I get inked, the game's over. Oh, never mind. The game's not over. On the PSP version, whenever that happens, it's over. You just got. I guess you gotta last until you just gotta last the round. I should have just tried spamming at this point. Now I'm not gonna get a good rank because I'm not even at E. Yeah, I've just hit E. I gotta play this one again. Like at this point, I'm only gonna accept like E. I mean, not E, B or A rank. Ooh, 2 and 1, I think. I just barely managed to get back into A. Not barely, because I got a whole couple of seconds in time. You're currently ranked number 1 still. Alright, so now on the multiplayer, single player area 2. I think that's the area with Fire Bomber and everything else, if there's more than one attraction. I believe we still got more out of this. Let's see. Yeah, I thought so. Now, what are the attractions here? Water slide, fire bomber, and archery. Oh, I forgot about archery. Yeah, I think archery is the worst one because I managed to try practicing for water slide, which is actually not that bad. It's just that the controlling physics is the physics are kind of weird when it comes to something like this. Alright. Hold the remote sideways. Alright, and tilt the remote left or right to move the player. Here's the part that confuses me, at least the next part. The character speeds up when you hold the remote horizontally and slows down when you tilt. The part that confuses me about this is, it doesn't matter where you are. If you tilt, you slow down, and if you hold it still, you speed up. Under normal circumstances, don't you think you would have at least like sped up a bit more? At least this one's kind of easy if you know how to go through curving like a pro, as they say. Well, it said it right there, but I skipped the last message. Just make sure you don't touch the white area of the water sliding attraction, otherwise you fall to your death. Just don't slow down too much. Like, you want to hit at least still want to stay around the high 50s or 60s, or low 60s. Like, why I said the physics are kind of confusing is the fact that, like, don't you think that if you're hitting water, you'd go a bit faster, and not just by, like, not moving the remote or tilting it, period? I don't know, it just feels a bit weird. Come on. Come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Alright, I still got B rank at least. Yeah, back then I could barely get up to D, let alone E. If I was a bit faster, I probably would have made it up to A. Well, that actually is the case. If I meant faster, I would have gotten A. Now, Fire Bomber. Fire Bomber's quite an interesting one. Move the remote horizontally. You move the remote like with the sensor bar, pretty much. If a fireball or boulder hits you, the game's over. Try to keep avoiding the flying fireballs. Play with the. Oh, I just read that. I thought there was like 4 or 5 messages, but there's only 3. Yep, it's one of those games where you have to move the Wiimote with the sensor bar. But for some reason, the game just says to move the Wiimote like up, left, down, and right, and that kind of jazz. As the level goes on, obviously there'll be more stuff thrown into it. You know, kind of like Ape Quest, where you play through the flying boulders. Except now we have fireballs in the mix. Under certain circumstances, if your saturation on the TV is too high, you might end up losing this activity unfairly. So I highly recommend that you, I highly recommend that you don't have too much of a, make sure you have your TV adjusted properly. That's like the only thing I could say about this condition, just have the TV properly set up. Like I do. Because these are some severe reds and they can screw you over. Especially with the lava down there. I'm not sure if you could die from falling, but I'm not going to try figuring that out. Imagine I always kept saying every time I played this attraction, what if something like this is a Mario Party where you have to carry your bomb and you have to move around to make sure the bombs won't, make sure nothing hits you. Oh crap! Whoa, too close. I'm not a pro at this. It's just that it's just that I've trained on this. I still consider myself an intermediate. Okay, time to kill myself. Oh yeah, you can't fall. Can something kill me, please? Thank you. I think that's everything except for archery. Alright, still number one. Alright. What the? Oh. It's like Poke Park where you can't even jump to make a small shortcut. Anyway, let's move on to archery. Archery, I did have practice on, but it's still not perfect. Alright, direct the Wiimote toward the sensor bar and hold down the A button. It tries to pull the Wiimote away from the sensor bar while holding down A. Once ready is displayed on the power gauge, you may release the arrow. Or at the target with the Wiimote to take aim. Once you've lined up your shot, release the A button to shoot the arrow. Shoot all 9 arrows. The total of your scores for each shot will be your final score. Good luck! So you got some easy ones, of course. Yes! I don't want to choke and miss one, so I gotta be careful. Ooh. Ah, dang it. Oh yeah, by the way, as you may have noticed, the target moves farther away as you play on. Ah, dang it, I'm doing horrible. If I get like a good score, that'd be pretty much the same. It's just oh man, that thing's really far now. Why I don't like this activity is because it pretty much tries your the sensor bar sensitivity. At least I'm getting a good score out of this. Alright. Alright, 3 more shots. And this is where I get the arrow gets very far away. The target gets very far away. So you gotta aim very ahead of time. Alright, can we go for a B rank with this last shot? Oh! Yes. Oh, I got one more shot. I can do this. Oh, by the way, if you heard that, that was an unshot. Oh! Just barely made it to A. And I got those extra 2 tokens left. Should I go back? I might as well. Try going for as much as I possibly can. First one I'm going to go back to is the water slide and see if I can get some good score out of that. If I don't, then I'm not going to waste it because the other one's going to be spent for log logic. Alright, we already discussed how the game controls. It still feels kind of weird though. The fact that you speed up on a slope without any with water getting off of you though, feels kind of ludicrous if you ask me. Yeah, I'm trying to concentrate here, so sorry about the lack of commentary at the moment. Like, this really controls well. This really does control well, but it's just that you gotta make it there on time. It's the thing that kind of bothers me. Some people say the challenge is in the control. I say otherwise. I haven't, to be fair, I haven't even seen much of any playthroughs on this game. Then again, I don't really watch playthroughs of games, well actually, yeah, I do watch playthroughs of games, I'm not even gonna lie. Ooh, I got a good score out of that, sub 108. Anyway, as I was saying, I would love to see other people's playthroughs of this game, because I want to see how they can react to this kind of stuff. Like, the attractions, all the things going on here, the story actually. Yeah, even the story, I'd like to see how people would react to it. Alright, let's see, is log logic in here? Yeah. Alright, so, before I turn in the last, so I'm gonna go for the last token. I almost said before I turn in the last token so I didn't play this attraction. You need the token to play the attraction, of course. So let's not screw up like I did the last time. If I screw up, then that's it. No more tokens. Fortunately, there is Golden Bomb in the area as well, so that can play favorably for you. On the note about the Bomberman playthroughs, I think you might end up actually liking the PSP version a bit better, at least story-wise, because there's actually more villains into that as there is to this. Because all you get is just a maniac of a champion. In the PSP, you actually have tons of bombers. Yeah, tons of bombers that are against you. I'm not gonna say any names. I'm just saying that there's more antagonists than the ones we're going after. Come on, I need that last one. I need that one. Yes, there we go. Now I am satisfied. Like I want to keep. Oh yeah, on that note about the DS playthrough being blind, I want to keep that blind, which is the reason why I'm still not playing it. So I think I got a perfect 80 score. So let's move on. All that's left is pretty much after this is the multiplayer attractions. Oops. Yeah. Alright. Here are the people in Zero. I didn't even think that was a thing. All those barmen saying boo. And holy crap, that gap though. You were number one in round one ranking results, so that pretty much ends for round one. Whoa! Yeah, so in the next part we will go on with round two. So this is Actor number 64, so I thank you guys for watching. Whoops. Aw, crap.